Hey, good morning everybody. It is not quite 7 o'clock this morning. It's about quarter till. Somewhere around 41 or 42 degrees. Not quite as cold as last weekend. Still a little nippy, but not as cold as last weekend. I am at an old park, one of the oldest parks in my town. This one dates back to the 1800s. It's been hammered over the years. It's been hammered real hard by myself and other detectorists. There is a lot of trash out here, but what I'm going to do today is I've got the Equinox 800 out here with me today, and I am going to go ahead and use a new program that I set up last night. It's in the advanced settings. It's a coin shooting program, and it was put out by Andy Sabish, who is also the he's the author of several books, including the Mind Lab Equinox Handbook, which if you're going to buy this machine, I highly recommend that you purchase that book to go with it, because it'll teach you a lot about this machine. So anyways, I'm going to get out here with that program and see what I can find. According to the settings, it's going to eliminate the garbage and just pull up the coins. So we'll see what happens. All right guys, I'll see you on the first good hole. All right guys, I got a nice high tone here. I don't think you guys can hear it because I got my earbuds in. 22, 23. From here it's a 23 solid. It says about 6 inches deep. Let's go and dig this one and see what we got. So far, the high tone signals that I have been getting have been trash. It's been bottle caps, and that's what we got here. So hopefully we'll find an old coin out here somewhere that's been missed. All right guys, on to the next one. All right guys, I got another good signal here. This one's a 13, which should be in the nickel range. Let's go ahead and open up this hole and see what we got. And now I lost it. Seemed to have lost it. All right guys, here's what I had. It actually had stuck to my shovel when I dug that plug. Oop, there you go. I think I just dropped it. And as quickly as I found it, I lost it again. Let's see. Damn thing blends right in with the grass. You can't even see it. Wow. That's what it was. Piece of a ring pull. Came up just like a nickel. All right, on to the next one. All right guys, I just got this hole opened up. It was coming up a 13 on the VDI. I didn't bother turning on the camera because all I'm digging so far is garbage. But on this hole here, we got a coin. Why it came up a 13 is beyond me. Looks like a quarter. It's quarter size anyway. Definitely coin shape, but I don't think it's a quarter, guys. It may be a foreign coin. It's still a little bit dark out here this morning. I don't have a whole lot of light. Okay, I can see a face on it now. Still can't tell what it is. I'm gonna wait till I get some more light, guys, and we'll take another look at this, but it's definitely something cool. I think it might be a peso, maybe, I don't know. Cool beans. All right, I'm happy with that. Even though I don't know what it is yet, I'm so happy with it. Sure beats a bottle cap or a pull tab. A piece of can slaw. I like it. All right, on to the next one. All right guys, I just got another solid 13 signal. And boy, they sound just like a nickel on this new setting. That's what I've been getting, a lot of those. All right guys, I got another nice sounding high tone here, 22. Every once in a while it bounces up to a 23. saying it's about 4 inches deep. It's right at the base of this palm tree, this old palm tree here. Got the hole opened up. Let's take a look and see what we got, guys. No surprise. This is a big old Mickey's bottle cap. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this is an extremely trashy park. It's a frustrating park because there's so much garbage, but I was hoping with these new settings I'd be able to weed through that stuff or ignore it and just get the good targets, but so far hasn't really made a difference. Maybe because it's so trashy, I don't know, guys. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys, I just got done digging that bottle cap, still working around the base of this tree, and right here to the left of me is something right here on the surface. I haven't touched it yet. I don't know what we got. The heck is that thing? Looks like it's had some sort of a blade on the end of it. And at first I thought that was a watch, but I guess not. Just a flattened out clamp of some sort. And then whatever this device here is. Huh. I don't know, guys. If you guys have a clue, let me know. We'll put it in the pouch, haul it out of here. Just dug a second coin here. I'm getting excited when I find coins because so far all I'm finding is trash, but got it right here and it looks like it might be a nickel. Wasn't too deep, so it's probably going to be modern. Yeah, looks like just a modern Jefferson. However, when I did stick my pinpointer down inside that hole, I'm not sure if it's just falsing out or if there's another signal down there. Let's take a look and see. Might be 2 targets in one hole. Yeah, it sounds like there is something else right there. We've had quite a bit of rain here this last week, so the ground is pretty soft for digging right now. Whatever it is, it's tiny. Might be a nail. Yep, there it is right there. So we had a nickel and a nail in the same hole. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, I think if this one here turns out to be another piece of trash, I'm gonna call it quits in this park because this is very frustrating. I've gotten to the point where I'm only digging deep targets, anything 6 inches or deeper, because everything else that's shallower than that is coming up just garbage. Here I've got a 27, 28, sometimes bouncing up into the 30s. You guys can see that. I'm hoping for a quarter. Let's see what happens here. But like I said, if this is going to be another piece of garbage at 6 inches deep, I think we're going to move on to another location and try these settings somewhere else where maybe it's not quite as trashy. It's right here in the sidewall, guys. And there you have it. A 6-inch deep piece of can slaw. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. We got something round. Ah, crap. Another bottle cap. Six inches down. All right. I'm out of here. Let's go try another spot, guys. All right, guys. I'm at a new location. This is actually a more modern park. It's not very old. I think probably maybe from the 60s. I think that's when most of these houses were built around the park. So anyway, so I'm at a new location, got my first target. This one was, I just pulled it out of the hole. This one was about 7 inches down, and we got a coin, dime. Doesn't look to be silver, just looks to be like a clad. But you know what? I'll take a dime over a bottle cap any day. Alright guys, I just had a nice 2930 signal right here. It's sitting about 6 inches deep. Hoping for a quarter. And not an old sprinkler head. Okay. Okay, right there. Almost got her. What the heck is that? Looks like a piece of twisty tie. Oh, there's our 2930, guys. Just a piece of aluminum, looks like. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, just had another nice solid 13 here. Got me another nickel. I did dig another nickel just before this one, but I didn't put it on camera. So that gives me, let's see, I got the one nickel and that. Oh yeah, I did look at that coin. It's a Mexican centavos. So it is a Mexican coin from 1970 from that one trashy park. One nickel from that trashy park. So far I got 2 nickels and a dime from this park. And 1 pull tab. And that piece of aluminum. Alright guys, let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, here's another nice solid 13, just a few steps away from that last 13 signal. Let's see if we got another nickel. This one's kind of like in the bark area at the base of this tree. Yep, there it is right there, guys. So this coin shooting program sure does sniff out the nickels, that's for sure. So that's good. In a cleaner park anyways. Alright guys, let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, got another nice 13. Can't have nickels all the time, I guess, huh? That's my second pull tab out of here that came in the same range on a 13. Alright guys, let's see if we can't find some coins. Alright guys, I got a nice loud 23 to 25. I know in that other park, that's what those bottle caps were coming up as, in the mid 20s, and they sounded really good. I hope that's not what I've got here. It sure does sound nice though. Oh, there it is right there on the top. Boom. Really, it's a penny. 1981, so it's a copper. All right guys, first penny of the day. I'll take it. All right guys, I got a nice 1920 signal right here. Let's see what that gives us here. Oh, we knocked it loose. It's a coin. Looks like a penny. Zinc. You can see where it's corroded away right there. All right guys, on to the next one. All right guys, I just got another nickel here close to the sidewalk. This one looks like it's been in a fight with the mower. Still came up a solid 13, but it got whacked. Alrighty guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, got another nice mid-tone or high-tone 20s, mid-20s, upper 20s. There it is. Nope, not a dime. It's a penny reading up in the upper 20s, probably copper. 1959. I think, wasn't that the first year for the memorial, I think. 'Cause I think the last year for the Wheaties was 58. Oh, wait a minute. Boy, am I blind. First time I saw 59, now I see 75. We'll call it a 75, guys. All right. I think that was it. Still copper, though. On to the next one. All right, guys. I think I might call this one here my last hole. I've been digging a lot of coins today. This program does work. If you get into the right environment. Where I was at this morning, first thing this morning, it was just a super trashy park, and even with the settings I was still able to locate the garbage. But here in a more modern park, see, I spoke too soon, but I haven't been digging a lot of these. In fact, this is the first one of the soda tabs that I've dug here. I've been digging a lot of coins, and this one here was coming up a 13, just like the nickels. And I got a lot of nickels today with this program. So, well, being how that one was trash, we'll work our way back to the truck, and if I get another good signal, decent signal, we'll fire the camera back up and do another live dig. All right, guys, I got another signal here. This was in the 20s, saying it's right at the surface. We'll just stick the tip of the digger down and pry that ground up and see if it'll pop itself out. It did. Hey, look at that. We got some bling bling. The heck? Oh, I think my jewels are falling off. Or maybe it's just the dirt. Huh. I don't know. I guess that's supposed to be an earring. Oh yeah, it is. There's the piece that goes into the earlobe right here. That piece there. And then all the dangly fancy stuff on the bottom. That's coming up just like a penny. In the penny range. So probably just costume jewelry. Still working my way to the truck. Again, if I find anything cool, we'll fire the camera back up and see if we can capture it on a live dig. All right, guys, got another screamer here. Are we gonna get our first quarter for the day? I haven't dug a quarter at all today. I've got pennies, nickels, dimes, a lot of nickels, a few dimes. And this one here was coming up like a quarter. Let's find out together, guys. It's down here in the back of the plug here. Where are you at? Okay, so wow, that was way off. Here's a quarter right here beside where I've been digging, but I pinpointed a target right here, and I've got something in the hole right there. I just laid my pinpointer down on the ground right there to the side of my hole, and it went off solid like there was something there, and sure enough, there's my quarter. Now, I'm just curious to see what I've been chasing in this hole. Alright, it's in the hand. So that's what I was chasing in this other hole, was just a piece of this. I don't know what I got here. That's funny, I was way off mark on my pinpoint for that quarter. I must have, when I hit the pinpoint button, it must have locked in on this piece here. Huh. Not sure what I got. We'll get it cleaned up and see if it's anything. It might not be, it might be, who knows. All right, guys, I got a solid 21. And whatever it is, it says it's right here on top. Shouldn't be deep at all. Just another shallow penny. All right, guys, I'm back here at the house and gonna call it a day. Doing the roundup here. I tried out the new coin shooter settings, the program from Andy Savish. He's got that. It's on videos, and how to program this machine to those settings, and then it's also in his MindLab Equinox series handbook, which, again, like I mentioned earlier this morning, if you're going to buy this machine, you want to buy that book because they go hand in hand. It'll teach you everything you need to know about this machine and all the settings and programs and different things that you can do with it. Was I impressed with the new settings? Not this time around. I've watched videos where it did impress me when other people used it. Was it maybe the parks that I was in today that had something to do with it? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm not going to give up on it. I'll continue to work with this program and see if I can't master it. I know the nickels came in super strong. I ended up with getting 7 of those today, one mangled by the mower, but I'll still take it. It gives it character. I got 2, 4, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 pennies. I did end up finding a quarter, 1 dime, and I think coinage wise, the coin of the day is going to be this guy here, the centavos. It's a 50-cent piece, centavos, 1970. And when I first dug that, I thought at first I thought it was a quarter, but I was like, it came up at 13 on my VDI. I was like, well, I've never seen a quarter do that come up that number before, but I like that. I think that's my first one of those I found, so I'll take that definitely. One thing that did have me kind of puzzled on those settings was these beaver tails. These beaver tails right here, they came in a solid 13, just like the nickels did. However, one of these guys, I think it was this one here, was pretty much a surface find. It was laying right on, just barely under the dirt, and I could see what it was. And when I ran the coil over it, I got nothing. Not even a chirp, not a beep, not a number, nothing. It discriminated it out completely, like it's supposed to in that program. But for some reason, when these are detached from the ring, they pop up a 13. Weird. Got 6 pull tabs. Those came up like a nickel. And then these bottle caps. The bottle caps sounded super clean, super crisp, loud. They were hitting in the mid to high 20s. Just like a dime or maybe a quarter. So I dug a few of those. So like I said, maybe I just need to work on this program and see if I can't master it. I'll try it again. Probably I'm gonna go back out again tomorrow and see if I can do any better. This piece here has got me puzzled. I'm not sure what I got there. This was on the surface. Looks like some sort of a tool. It looks like this would have been a blade. It's broken off right here. And it looks like it would have closed into this part of it here in the handle. And yeah, it says stainless steel on this side, and then on this side here it's got some numbers: 456, 812, part of another number. I can't tell if that's an 8 or a 3 right there, but yeah, it looks like some sort of a tool. How it ended up in that park, I don't know. Let's see, another thing that I found was this earring. I got it cleaned up a little bit. I sprayed it down with some water. You can see a little bit of gold gilt on it, and I'm surprised that all the little dangly stuff is still intact, that it didn't break off there. Maybe it hadn't been there very long, but it's just costume jewelry. It's just a piece of junk, but I like it. I'll take it. It's my junk now. Anyways, guys, so yep, that's my haul for the day. This week I'd like to give a shout out to another channel. Today I'm going to shout out MD Gear. MD Gear is a channel that's run by Damien. He's got 1.3 thousand subs. I don't know why, but his last video was 2 years ago. He puts out some really cool videos. He does videos on gear, metal detecting gear, reviews. He has metal detecting hunting videos on there. He's got some tips and trick videos. Just a whole variety of different stuff. And then one video in particular that I really enjoyed, and I encourage you guys to watch if you haven't, if you're an Equinox user, is he's got Andy Savage. It's a Q&A, a question and answer with Andy Savage. This video is about 4 years old, but Andy talks about his detecting history and his experiences, and he's been detecting 51 years. That's a long time to be metal detecting. He said in the video that in the interview that he got his first detector back in the 60s, and he's been at it ever since. And but some of the answers he has to those questions, it's just, he hits the nail right on the head. One of my favorite ones was, and I get asked this all the time too, is what's the best thing you ever found? And when he was asked that question by Damien, his answer was peace of mind. And that just blew me away, because even today, even though I didn't find anything super cool or extraordinary, the way I say it, a bad day metal detecting is still better than a good day at work, in my opinion. Just being out there, having my headphones on or my earbuds in, listening to the beeps, digging up trash or treasure, I find peace of mind in it. And when he gave that answer, I was like, that really hit home. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.